my YouTube family, Josiah here, or New Gaming, bringing you guys some more Dark Souls. Today is not PvP. There's multiple facets to this video, a lot I have to kind of go over. I will have some gameplay at the end, but it won't be PvE. It'll actually be this character's boss, or this character's battle with Monas. So the boss battle versus Monas. So first off, I have to mention this is not PS3. It looks like Xbox, but this is actually PC. I am using my PS3 controller through Motion Joy is emulating it as an Xbox controller while it's in my PC, and this game's native Xbox controller support is recognizing that I have an Xbox controller, although it is PS3, and the buttons change because of that. So, playing on PC, so I started, this isn't a new build. I have, if you guys haven't seen, I just made a video 2 days ago, I think, and it was called, I called it Help Me Name This, because I didn't know what to name this build. So I took a lot of suggestions from several comments that people left me, and I used some of them kind of as ideas, but I didn't take any of the suggestions exactly. So, first off, so this is PC. I pretty much, I have this build finished on PS3, it's level 120. But on PS3, this build, I did not actually play through with and actually PvE through everything. I actually had a character left over from when the bottomless box glitch still worked forever ago. And he had all the souls in the bottomless box, so I just leveled him up to 120. But on PC, I wanted to copy this over on PC and use this on PC because I was really enjoying the server. So that's what I did. But it took me 18 hours to get where I am. I'm not completely done. I do have all the armor and all the weapons that I'm going to be using, and I have most of it maxed out, but I'm not level 120 yet. I'm level 99, so I'm close. At this level that I am, I could level up very quickly from farming because of how quickly I could clear separate or different mobs. So it won't take long to do that. But I wanted to go ahead and make this really quick. So this is the build from PS3 that I asked to help you guys. I asked you guys to help name, and I have given a name. So in the vein of the server, the weapon that I'm using, which is kind of the focus, what I really wanted to use for this build, I kind of took from synonyms. I kind of took and went from there. So one synonym to another. So the synonym for the server, think of server as a waiter. So synonym for waiter, someone who brings you your food. You know, take care of your, excuse me, I can talk. I swear. Takes care of your drinks, brings you food and stuff like that, and maybe you tip. I don't know. Maybe you don't. At the end of your meal. So server, waiter, and there's another term. I'm not sure if it's American, but we do use it in America. Busboy is another synonym for server. So this is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call this Busboy because he's using a server. There's not really another reason for that. But the other thing I needed to ask you guys about while I'm on the question, or while I'm on the topic of naming this, I'm not sure. I did on PS3 when I was playing. I had the shovel in my offhand, and I had the server. I had the shovel in my left hand and the server in my right hand at the same time. But the shovel is actually very lethal. I don't use it very often. But the shovel, while in your right hand, you can do a strong attack that actually will go behind shields. So I wanted to implement that. It's not a weapon I've ever used, but it's actually going to be really useful. So I wanted to implement and be able to use that. So I'm going to use this in my right hand. I may not use a shield in my left hand, but I was still planning to. But I actually needed you guys' help once again on what shield to use, excuse me. So, first off, with the name being Busboy, I was considering this shield because it kind of looks like a plate, and you can kind of also see it as, you know, when they bring out a lot of food at once, they have that big tray they carry, and they have multiple plates on there if you guys have ever experienced something like that. Some of you may never leave the house. I know I rarely do, but I was forced to when I was younger. But yeah. So this either, you know, you can think of it as a plate, you know, he's bringing you food, or, you know, a tray, he's carrying your food, or the blood shield. And I think this is pretty obvious why I would use this shield. I actually hadn't thought of it until I actually was going through the New Londo ruins going through the New Londo ruins trying to clear them, and I picked this shield up, and I was like, oh no, it's not New Londo, Pennyworld Ariamis. I was farming souls, and then when I was leaving, I picked this shield up after I killed that dragon thing. And so the metallic tint, metallic color is almost the exact same color as the dark armor that I'm wearing in the dark gloves, and the patterns actually seem to match. And the lower body portion, the crimson waistcloth, matches the red inside of the shield. So this is pretty obvious why I would consider using this. So this would be like, you know, the cool method, matching fashion. That sounds like it rhymes, but I don't think it actually does. Or, you know, sticking with the name, going kind of silly, use the large leather shield. It's not actually a bad shield, it is a wooden shield if you see behind it where I'm holding it. So it doesn't block physical 100%, it actually 91%. That's not that far off, but not that good either. So I'm going to go over this build stats once more, since it's not completely done on PC, but I will tell you guys what else I'm going to change. So I'm going to go over my equipment and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully I'm not missing anything. I think I've mentioned everything. If I do forget something, or if you guys have any questions at all, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will respond to every question. I'll make sure to do that. I did on the PC, or I did on the when I asked for a name to this, I responded to almost everything, and I didn't respond to everything because some of them were just suggestions I didn't really want to use, so I didn't want to say that, but I did read everything. So server plus 15, it is I don't have my dexterity is going up to 40 and my strength is going to 30, but currently if currently it's doing 477, it'll do a little bit more, probably about 500. My shuttle is currently doing 351, it'll probably get right below 400 when I'm done. It's also not plus 15 yet, but you can farm slabs from the Dark Wraiths, but it's like a 1 in 100, maybe 1 in, I don't know, it's a really small chance that they drop Titanite slabs, but it can happen, so I'll see about that. Large leather shield or the blood shield. Blood shield I haven't upgraded yet, because as you can see I was planning to use this, then I got the blood shield and stopped upgrading the other one. And then whatever shield I end up using, I'm going to use in tandem with the composite bow. The composite bow is actually going to be really good for this character because it scales so very well off of strength, and I mean it's not the best scaling, but it scales very well off both of them. If you're considering that it has C in both, it's pretty good. So C for strength, C for dex, so it'll get a lot of scaling damage. It'll probably, I only have 1 arrows equipped, so yeah, it's doing nearly 300 right now with the poison arrows. When I'm done, it'll probably do about a little over 300, maybe 325, 325-ish. So it'll do pretty good damage. The Dark Armor plus 5, nothing on my head because I think it looks cool. Dark Gauntlets plus 5, Crimson Waistcloth plus 5, and I have 285 defense total right now. I am wearing the Havel's Ring, I have to. And Ring of Favor Protection, I haven't really thought of anything better that I could put in this slot instead of Ring of Favor Protection. But if you guys have anything, make sure to let me know down below as well. But yeah, nothing better than it really right now. And I did plan this build out on Mugen Monkey, and it looked while I was leveling myself up so I wouldn't miss anything. I am currently a Dark Wrath plus 2, yes, because I wanted to get the armor. I probably will just do a Dark Wrath Invasions though, because I do have the Red Eye Orb. I'm level 99, I'm going to finish at 119 is as far as I have stuff planned, so I'll be 1 level away. I'll probably just find a point to put into something random, but I'm going to have 50 vitality when I'm done. I'll have exactly 1800 health, 12 attunement, so I have 2 attunement slots, 40 endurance, staying right there. I have 192 stamina with that, and 144 equip load with the 40 endurance, Ring of Favor Protection, and Havel's Ring. I'm going to have 30 strength when I'm done, like I said, and 40 dex, and that'll leave me at 119. I don't know what else to do from there, but I'll figure it out. It's only 1 level. Nothing too confusing. I currently have Firestorm and Greater Combustion equipped, but I probably won't be using those. 25 poise in total. That's not bad. I won't get stumbled by anything too light. So I think I've gone over everything. Oh, no, I didn't actually. One last thing I need to mention. I want you guys to actually vote on which shield I'm going to use, not just put it in the comments. I mean, I'm sure people are going to comment, and I will read them, but I'm going to have an actual poll that I'm going to open up on my Facebook. I don't think you have to like me to vote in the poll. I don't think you well, yeah, you could hate me, but no, I don't think you have to like me on Facebook to vote in the poll. If I'm wrong, someone message me on there and just let me know. So I can just, you know, be correct and correct myself about that. But if you don't want to like me on Facebook, you don't have to. And if you do have to like me to vote, then I'm sorry, but your vote won't be cast. But yeah, vote on Facebook. I'm gonna I'll create 2 options myself: large leather shield or blood shield. And if you guys have anything better that you think I should use in my offhand, you guys will be allowed to put your own options up there and vote on them as well. Other people will see them as well and be able to vote. So yeah, I'd like to use the Facebook poll. It's really simple, really straightforward. I will link it in the description. Make sure to comment with anything I've forgotten, any suggestions, any feedback, anything at all. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have Sim just because this is the only Dark Souls video for sure I'm making today. Well, maybe I might make something else. I doubt I'm going to because it's already 9 o'clock where I live. But I'm going to include, just because I recorded it and I don't have anything else right now because I'm not 120, so I haven't been able to find much PvP, nothing consistent. So I'm going to include my boss fight with Monas. This is the only fight that I've had so far in the game that I had my full set finished for, so you guys will be able to watch that if you'd like. I did die to him. I didn't show it, but I did die to him like 3 times. Just I can speak English good, I promise. Just because, for some reason, the first 4 times maybe he killed me, I decided not to take him seriously. But after those few times, it was getting a little frustrating. So I put my tryhard pants on, and I came at him with my full force. So that'll be there in case you guys want to check it out. But other than that, I look forward to you guys' feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. That is all for me. Love you guys. Yosh Jim, and God bless.